When geography and history meet human understanding, the result cannot be but spectacular. The same happened with Galati County, one of the most important counties in Romania. The great roots of Europe meet here, and along history, people have known to take advantage of this privilege. It is common knowledge how important water is for an urban settlement. Water makes everything around to bear fruit. Water means creation and a continuous regeneration principle. Maybe that's why cities crossed by a river seem the most beautiful. Besides economic benefits, a river brings in delight, promenade quays, more romanticism and charm. The Danube's flow is like a gasp of fresh air, which favored in time the development of a strong economical center, a space where more cultures and civilizations converge. The traveler here notices a city set on fan-like terraces by the river, which is very picturesque. Harbor cities are open spaces, places that are to be found at world crossroads and which comprise unlimited possibilities, urging to adventure, to contacts with whatever is strange, unfamiliar, unknown. And Galati City has always been such a place. The administrative residence of the county is Galati City, the fifth in Romania, and the greatest port of the country on the navigable Danube. The history of these places goes back to the beginning of time. Human settlements existing here since Paleolithic, and archaeological discoveries support this fact. At the same time, the flourishing culture of pre-Cucuteni and then the Cucuteni itself were present on this territory, being represented by bichromatic and trichromatic ceramic objects discovered in various parts of the county. Lovers of cultural beauty and historical past find in the History Museum a place full of temptations. Though it had a modest beginning, today their figure reached 50,000, needing more premises for their capitalization. The permanent exhibitions are placed on the main premises and are structured in sections depending on the historical period they refer to. At the same time, there are spaces where temporary events are organized, with objects brought from other museums and exhibited for the natives' pleasure. Dimitrie Cantemir, the famous name in Europe, also mentions these places on his map drawn in his monograph Descriptio Moldavia in 1716. One of these exhibitions is built on the very place where once Alexander Ioan Cuza's house was. He lived there when he was chief magistrate of Galati. We can also find here a permanent exhibition dedicated to the first leader of modern Romania, and also a faithful reconstitution of the Galati social background at the end of the 19th and the beginning of the 20th century. The museum also hosts an ethnographic exhibition which illustrates the wealth and variety of forms that the popular artists chose to manifest themselves a long time. One of the oldest buildings in the county is the fortified Church of the Holy Virgin, Trading foundation from Vasile Lupu's reign, dating from 1647, the church was a shelter and a defense place for the city inhabitants in hard times. Its architecture is purely Romanian. The masons chose to use the materials offered generously by the surrounding nature. Stone from Barboș, wood from the forests of Covorlui Plateau, bricks and sand. Its patron is the Assumption of